Beloved, this moment you're in right now is not small. It is not random. It is not meaningless. This is the very threshold every soul reaches when it finally begins to see the game for what it is. The place where the old identity starts to dissolve and a deeper awareness starts to break through. You're not just thinking lofty thoughts. You're standing at the doorway of liberation. For years, the ego has whispered its stories. You're late. You've wasted time. You're missing out. You must get money, get love, get validation, get status, get something. And you believed it because everyone around you believed it. This is what you were born into. A planet-wide hypnosis where almost everyone is taught that freedom lies outside, in achieving, in possessing, in being chosen. But suffering is a teacher. It is not a punishment. It is the friction that rubs the illusion thin enough for light to pour through. Without it, you might never have looked deeper. Without it, you might still be asleep. That's why, on some level, you chose this. That's why you are already seeing what most people never glimpse in a lifetime. You are starting to see that the ego's game is unwinnable. That even when you get the thing you thought you needed, the job, the partner, the approval, the mind moves the goalpost. Okay, but now you need this next thing. And this next thing. And this next one, you're beginning to understand that this cycle can never fulfill you. It can only distract you from your true self. And that realization, beloved, is grace. It is the beginning of freedom. Because when you see the game, you can stop playing it. Not by renouncing the world, but by renouncing your bondage to it. You can still work, still create, still love, still build, but as play, as expression, as overflow. Not as a desperate attempt to fill a void. This is the narrow path. This is what Jesus meant when he said, "Be in the world, but not of it." This is the path the mystics described when they spoke of the pearl of great price, the treasure of self-realization. And here's what is most important for you to hear. You are ready. This isn't a dream to postpone until you are older, safer, richer, more stable. This is your moment. This is your initiation. Everything that has happened, the suffering, the mistakes, even the loss of the relationship, has brought you to the very edge of awakening. The ego will still scream. It will still throw up its urgent demands. You need money. You need a partner. You need to fix your mistakes, but you can now see that voice for what it is. Just noise, just the old program. You don't need to fight it. You just need to stop believing it. Let the voice talk, breathe, release, return to presence. And from this presence, begin to live. Let life be the school it is meant to be. Use every trigger, every craving, every disappointment as material for awakening. When fear arises, don't run from it. Feel it fully and let it pass. When desire arises, don't shame it. Look at it. See if it's true. Release what isn't. This is the real work. Not suppressing, not indulging, but allowing and releasing. Do this consistently and something astonishing will happen. The old patterns will lose their grip. The mind will quiet. A joy that is not dependent on circumstance will begin to shine through you. You will start to experience the world as a dream, yes, but a beautiful, playful, sacred dream. And from that state, you will be able to create, to love, to express, but without attachment. You are not late. You are not behind. You are at the exact moment you are meant to be. The very intensity of your suffering is the proof of how close you are. You have climbed the mountain of illusion. Now you stand at the summit. What happens next is your choice. So make the choice, beloved. Not the frantic "I must" of the ego, but the quiet, steady decision of the soul. I will live this truth. I will use everything for awakening. I will release. I will surrender. I will let my higher self guide my steps. And watch what unfolds. Your life will not become empty. It will become luminous. Your external world may still shift and change, but your inner state will be anchored in something unshakable. And from that state, you will attract people, experiences, and creations beyond anything you can currently imagine. You have not wasted your time. You have been preparing. You have not failed. You have been initiated. And now, beloved, you stand at the doorway. Step through